I got interested in coding because at first I was just to practice for coding interview, but then as time goes on, I'm really interested in this. This is kind of like a sport game. I like about coding because I have like background in math, and that helps a lot in solving, tackling problem. I think there's a male-female imbalance in coding. I think most of the coding competition only have men, less female. I feel like it's not normal for me because it's like just normal people. Even if female or male, they are my teammate and they help me along the way. So now my goal is to work for big tech companies, and I don't know about the future, like if I have a side project and can do it my own startup or something.
Yeah, so when I first came to Georgia Tech, I came because my dad was an alumni, and he was like, you have to go to Georgia Tech. At first I was really against it because tech seemed hard, and I was more of like a fluffy liberal arts kind of person versus a technical person. But due to some things that happened in my life, I went to be a biomedical engineer, like try to cure cancer and stuff like that. But in college, I realized I had a real passion for entrepreneurship, and CS seemed to fit into everything that had to do with entrepreneurship. And so I switched over to CS, and I haven't looked back since. A lot of people complain about, oh, there's not a lot of females in technical fields, but that opens a lot of opportunity for us to change and really like make a mark in the field itself. I talk to a lot of my male friends, and they're like, man, you have an easier time getting internships than we do because you walk in the room and they're like, oh, we don't have enough females. So there's always opportunity, and I really do appreciate that in this growing field. So I never took a coding class in high school. So I would have definitely told my younger self to take a coding class and at least try it out and see, step into the technical realm a little bit more and see where the art and technical kind of collides, because there's a lot of space for that. And if you have a passion for art, stepping into computer science is a really good way to kind of join art and the technical realm.
So I think like I just be like in the class, like a normal class, introduced to algorithm. And I was like really interested in that, so I follow it, and then I got interested in it, and that's all. I saw like every other of my friends, like they also have something that they are good at, and I found myself really good at coding. Like personally, I think there is like men, I think they are usually better in math and logic and stuff, but I don't know, like, I just want like to have more girls in tech in general. I don't know, like, I think it's special for me. Like when I just came here, like there are many people told me that, oh, you're the first girl I saw, and like our 40 teams and 50 teams here, so I was very proud of it. Like in the future, I want to like prove that myself, like I can work in these industries, and then I want to like help improve the people's like quality, like by saying just building some machines that can help people life in general.
I was first introduced to ICPC as a fresh-faced undergrad, very little programming experience, but I really loved the problem-solving aspect of the competition, and so I was lucky enough to compete in the regional a few years and eventually compete in a world finals, which was just an amazing experience. And then I dabbled in coaching a little, but this is my first year as a judge, and so it's been really interesting to see the contest from the other side. There are definitely not very many women in computer science and other technical fields, which is just an unfortunate fact of life, but we're gaining ground. I've been lucky enough to have some really great female mentors that shaped my career thus far, and I'm looking forward to eventually helping guide other women in computer science. If you're a contestant now, have fun. Obviously keep practicing and trying to learn more, but the first item on your list should be to have fun at these contests. If you're an aspiring contestant, give it a try. Find the team at your university and go to some practices. Even if you don't make the team or compete, you're going to learn a lot that will help you in interviews and resume building. It's just a great experience.